And tonight is Brian Sobel, KTVU political analyst. Brian, always nice to have you here. This was a big win for Newsom. So do you anticipate any big changes in how he governs?
No, not really. I think he's got an agenda that he wants to pursue, COVID being at the top of the list. But California has a lot of problems, Heather, that the governor has to address now that this recall is behind state government accountable, including the governor. So the governor is going to have a very full agenda as we move forward from here.
Yeah, we sort of saw the governor today extending an olive branch, if you will, to those who voted yes on the recall, to those who were backing this recall. Is that going to be part of the strategy moving forward?
I think so. This was a bit of a wake-up call for him, because what he saw was a huge number of people throughout California did not want a recall, did not like that mechanism, which, by the way, has been around now 110 years. And so that played out last night. But whether people are happy with the state of California, Heather, and the state legislature and the governor is another matter. We know that empirically that people in California have concerns. So by reaching out to Republicans and independents, as he did today, and saying, even though you may have voted essentially against me, I will work for you, I thought that was a very smart move by the governor.
Yeah, he sort of said, I hear you, I see you. Now let's see what he does with those voices that have kind of been in his ear over the last couple of months leading up to this recall. Brian, before I let you go, we know that this had national implications. So let's talk a moment about, the national stage here and what this victory by Governor Newsom here in California might mean for the National Democratic Party and just what they might be reading into this victory.
I think national Democrats felt like this was a huge race because you wouldn't want to lose the governor's seat in a very blue state like California. And so there was a lot at stake here. That's why you saw a former president, a current vice president, two leading senators all come into the state and to really make sure that this was a resounding victory, or a victory at all. And we knew that things were changing 7-8 weeks ago when you started seeing all this money being dropped into California. It wasn't by accident. Democrats nationally needed to make sure that the line was held in California and held substantially, which it was last night.
All right. Brian Sobel, always appreciate your insight. Thanks again for joining us tonight. And Brian did mention the growing push here in California to recall